When I first arrived at my host classroom, which was room 208 at Olmos Elementary School, it was surrounded with classwork of all types, such as students' reflections about themselves, posters on how to prevent bullying, and things like that. In terms of setting, the school is located in what is considered to be a low-income neighborhood, but students of all backgrounds still attend this school and seem to have no issue with being in a low-income neighborhood. One incident that stood me out from my host classroom was when students got scolded by the teacher while taking the iReady test since they couldn't stay focused and made many distractions. After the teacher scolded the students, they made a promise to her that they would stay focused and follow directions from now on. The teacher and most of the students are of Hispanic descent, but the few other students are of non-Hispanic descent. There weren't any quotes that came along during my observations. Throughout my observations and the course content that I viewed this semester, I've explored many notions that pertain to the teaching profession. I explored these notions because it gave me a deeper inside look at the teaching profession and the impacts that come along with it, both in teachers and students. Some concepts that I explored within the teaching profession in my classroom include diversity, building lesson plans, and utilizing the 5 E's, which are engaging, exploring, explaining, elaborating, and evaluating. Together, these 5 E's can make student engagement in the classroom more effective and more understandable. With the 3 aforementioned concepts that I explored earlier in the semester, I applied these concepts to take note of what I have seen in my observations and use these notes to do my weekly journal entries and my UDL reflection assignments. The aforementioned teaching concepts and my observations really helped me understand at a deeper level on what teaching is and how I will use these concepts to determine what will I do in my own future classroom. The main goal of the school is to help students be college career ready graduates. I know this because that is the goal for the entire Fresno Unified School District. That includes elementary schools, middle schools, and high schools. Some expectations that the teachers are holding for student achievement include students must come to school on time, work hard to succeed, and respect everyone. One thing that is meant by school achievement is the expectations that students, teachers, and staff must meet to achieve academic goals. All children were given equal opportunities to learn because even though all children came from different backgrounds, the teacher provided hands-on support to all of them. Multicultural education is defined as the type of education that incorporates the values and beliefs of students from different cultural backgrounds. The students were able to express their ideas, ask questions, and contribute to the class from their own perspectives, and the teacher accepted all of the students' points of views on topics being taught. One thing that I noticed during my observations that pertain to equity is that the teacher made sure that all the students treated each other fairly and respectively, and that students of all backgrounds reach a basic minimum level of skills. This was the outcome that I expected because in my previous years, I always reached a basic level of academic skills, even though I came from a family where my parents had little to no education. At times, I reached a more proficient or advanced level of academic skills, and the students in my host classroom did the same after learning from my past academic experiences. One thing that surprised me during my observations was that every time I came to the classroom to do my observations, the students would sometimes pay more attention to me than to the teacher. This surprised me because at times the students would ask me random questions that are not school related, like what do I do in my own classrooms, what do I do in my free time, etc. But nonetheless, I was always able to answer any and all the questions the students might have. One thing that I learned about teaching a diverse group is that no matter what background students come from, when they collaborate together, they have a higher chance of succeeding in school, and this is what I would like to see in my future classroom.